Hi traders, take a look at the markets. This is corn. Talked about corn at the weekend. I'm long this corn and it is going very well. CBO, higher close. It's just closed above all this price action here. It's at resistance, but the first time it's closed up here for quite a while. Let's see how that one goes. Silver is performing, but slowly. Let's see how that one goes. Look at the dollar index. Yeah, just trying to hold its own here. Bearish consolidation, but let's just see how we move. Now we're on major support here. Could be head and shoulders, shoulder, head, shoulder. Let's just see. If we do start to move up, that could spell trouble. Oil was very choppy today, very choppy indeed. Move up to the highs, down to the lows. A lot of news coming out on Europe, which seemed to spook the market. So it is actually, yeah, that 87.16 is where we are. A bit of a hangman there as we get into invents with all this resistance up here now from yesterday's high and this bar over here. Let's see, certainly not day swing trading it, just to see how that one goes. Dow futures, very hesitant, very hesitant. Markets didn't seem to react very well at all to this news on Europe. We need to break above these two bars here. We're going to carry on. Bit of a hangman bar there, but on the other hand, it is an open and close on this level of support. So a break of this bar could see us get up to 11.6. Currencies. So before I move over to currencies, just look at this 60-minute Dow futures. If you run the trend line across the highs here, so we moved up, pulled right back to the 50 EMA. So particularly the open hours, this was the open, moved up here into the open and slammed down to retest the trend line. So we had a good open and we had a good last hour and a half. So if you're looking to trade other markets, just watch out for the 15-minute and 60-minute Dow futures, because they can give you some nice moves. And over the past week we've had moves like that. Hammer on the 50 EMA has generated that move. We've had CBOs to the downside. So just if you want, if you're finding currencies that are a little bit narrow range, etc., take a look at that Dow future, because that is a good market to trade. Right, now we'll look at currencies. Talked about this Aussie CAD before. We've now got a hammer on the 50 EMA here. So we're getting a lot of buying activity up here with the Aussie versus the CAD. So looking to see if this can break that hammer-like bar. I do this to me is now swing tradable. We break today's high and you get a stop down there, and you can get back up to there and beyond. That's about 2.5 to 1 eyeballing it on the Aussie CAD. Aussie US, yeah, not a very good chart at all. A bit of a hangman. That's quite weak. That may drift lower. This New Zealand CAD, it is a 50 EMA break. We've closed inside yesterday's bar, but it is nonetheless a 50 EMA break. We start to get through that resistance, and that can move very well. We've had decent waves up here. So this was simply a pullback to the 50 EMA. Now looking as if it's got a nice rounded bottom here. This could break up, and it's a relatively close stop. 2 bars back. you can get a pullback to the 8 at 81.93. I would just go for 82 and see a stop at 81.28. There's a pretty close stop, so you can get up to 84 beyond on the New Zealand CAD. Euro US. Let's just put the trend line back on this one and see where we are. So across this major trend line, we've had a move up. Bit of the hangman bar there. It's really struggling to get any decent volume up here. I think we may move sideways and come and retest the 8. Well, that one's not quite ready to move yet. So look at the euro pound. Right, very difficult. The pound was much stronger than the euro today, and this is shown here. 50 MA break here, 50 MA break here, and both 50 MA breaks have failed. So if I get a couple of stop outs, this makes me very interested to the downside. It makes me wonder if, mind you, it's not tradable to the downside because there's too many MA. What a shame. That does look as if that's getting ready to drop. Let's look at the pound now. Just correct that bar. Fantastic close. Really nice move down to major support. So if you did swing trade this, well done. It's gone right into major support there. Key pivot there, 63, 62, and we've closed at just under resistance. So that's if you're long, just keep your stop down below at least 63.26, if not lower. If you do put your stop there, you'll be below the 8. This looks as if it wants to come down to 64.10, so intraday I'll be looking for that pullback to see if this can carry on the move up. However, just be wary just how much resistance that is, because that's huge. Now this one closed below. I still think this one has got the potential to move up. It's closed back above the 8 and 200 now. That's the pound Aussie dollar. I think this pound Aussie dollar is getting ready to get back to the highs. So we're in 80% zone here. Huge move up, which has had a natural pullback here. Let's see where the fibs are on this. Yeah, we've pulled back to the 50% zone, and we look as if we're going to pop out now. I would try and get a pullback to that 200 with a stop just under 50%. Again, pretty close stop. So look at the other pound pairs. Pound CAD, decent close, it's holding up there nicely. So the pound is strong. And you can see that the euro pound, the pound is doing well. This one didn't work. Very nasty move to the downside. What a shame. 1920 crossover, and this has just sold right off. I did take a very small intraday move on that to the upside, but saw it was very hesitant and took it off. Here's our CAD, and it looks like the pound Aussie dollar. Look at a couple of stocks. Apple looked great yesterday. It's pulled right back to the 20, but held, so not great. So the hesitation in the indices is shown in the hesitation of that one. Let's look at GG. Pulled back and got stuck. Pulled back for the entry and got stuck. Look at the 8 and 20 crossover here. Let's see if I can get going tomorrow. Let's have a look at Mons on my watch list. No good. No good at all. CVLT was one I was hoping to see if this would break above this trend line. It's not triggered. CVLT is a short, although I wouldn't short that 200 down there. BEXP, yeah, this one has pulled back and closed higher. So BEXP is good. If you want to get in on that, still time, 30.26. Let's see if I can get up to 34 and beyond. We can now get quite a tight stop on that. 2 bars back, just down there under 28.95. Before we go, let's just have a look at these bonds. So this is, these safe havens are just getting bought. Bonds and the gold and the yen. Let's have a look at the yen. That's just holding up. The safe havens are holding. So this is of quite some concern. The fact these safe havens are getting bought is a real concern for these equity markets. This is the Dow Cash Index, which are hesitating up down here, and could easily slip back down again. If we stop breaking these levels down here, it could slip back down again. Alright, that's all I've got for you at the moment, and I will see you at the next update.